Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and in recent times we've seen Democrats largely take some absolutely absurd positions. I mean, you have so many folks now, especially folks in positions of power in the Democrat Party on the left, now coming out and saying that they're in favor of open borders, they're in favor of bringing socialism to the United States of America, they're in favor of infanticide. I mean, it's absurd the stuff that the Democrat Party seems totally fine taking on today. These are things like open borders and socialism that in the past no political party ever wanted anything to do with. But of course, the Democrat Party of 2019 in the United States of America, it is totally different than every other political party from every other time in this country's history, because the Democrat Party of 2019, it is clear through these individuals' actions, through these individuals' votes, it is clear that this is a party that does not care about what is best for the United States of America and its people. This is not a party, today's Democrat Party, that cares about common sense, that insists on facts or evidence to back something before letting the words come out of their mouth. So, you know what? It doesn't really come as nearly as much of a surprise as it should that the Democrat Party of 2019 is now endorsing anti-Semitism. I mean, it all started within recent months. Time and time and time again, you have this sitting Democrat member of Congress, a freshman from the state of Minnesota, Ilhan Omar, making disgusting anti-Semitic remarks in person, on Twitter, you name it. And if it's bad enough that you've got Congresswoman Omar making these anti-Semitic remarks, well, to make it worse, you have pretty much not a single Democrat who's willing to come out and condemn what it is that Congresswoman Omar is doing. You don't have a single Democrat willing to come out and condemn anti-Semitism by name. It's just shameful that people are not properly rebuking one of their own, a Democrat, for all of this despicable behavior that we've been seeing coming from her pretty much ever since she was elected to go represent her district in Washington, D.C. And now it seems that you've got a member of the fake news media in this country who thinks that, oh yeah, what Congresswoman Omar is doing with the anti-Semitism, it's great. That's setting a precedent, right? Well, apparently he thinks that a precedent has been set because now he is getting in on the disgusting action as well. It's a guy named Paul Begala. He works for CNN. He's a close friend of Bill and Hillary Clinton. And just the other day, he goes on CNN, on Jake Tapper's program, I believe it was, and refers to two presidential advisors, also family members of President Trump, Jared Kushner, who is Jewish, and Ivanka Trump, who is converted to Judaism. You've got Paul Begala referring to Kushner and Ivanka as termites. Termites. And for those of you who are not familiar, termite, yeah, that's the same word that is used by the racists that all of the Democrats love and line up to take pictures with and shake hands with, Louis Farrakhan. Yeah, that disgusting racist that's buddy-buddy with everyone in the Democrat Party. Yeah, that's the same word he uses to describe Jewish people. I mean, heck, termite, that's the same kind of terms that Adolf Hitler was using to describe Jewish people back in the earlier stages of the 20th century. And now you have folks who are prominent Democrats, prominent members of the leftist media in this country, coming out and using those words in 2019 against Jewish people just because they happen to disagree with the politics of those Jewish people. It is so shameful that this sort of behavior is occurring. And it's really shameful that the Democrats have the audacity to say disgusting things like this when it is so often these very same Democrats that are calling you a racist. Even though you're not a racist, even though you might not have said anything racist, you might not have done anything racist, they will just come out and they will call you a racist merely because you're a conservative, because you don't believe in all the liberal crap that they do. It doesn't apply whatsoever, but they call you it anyway, which is so ironic because it so clearly applies to many of them who are willing to make these anti-Semitic comments or absolutely refuse to condemn some of their fellow Democrats for making those anti-Semitic comments themselves. It is so absurd. We cannot allow this to become the norm in the United States of America. This sort of anti-Semitic language, we must push back against it. And that's all the time that we have for today and for this week. I hope you all have the best of weekends. We're back on Monday, 8:40 a.m. WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU WHBL with more of the John Muir Show. Till then, I'm out.